I guess we came here as usual, and there are things that were common and there were things that unusual. What's common, we came here to play and we played. And my opinion, I think we didn't look like an away team here. And that's common. That's how we have been doing it here. And I always say that I was a bit surprised because Orlando Pirates always give us toe-to-toe. But I was surprised tonight. Maybe that's why we lost, because we've never lost ever since I'm the coach at Sundowns. And I think maybe that was the difference. Because all the time we come here, they gave us toe-to-toe, and it becomes, sorry. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, okay, I must speak to the parents one. Okay. That's the parents one. I see that. Anyway, I'll speak to it.
Thank you, Coach.
So the common thing is that we came, we played. I asked Dennis, I said, what's happening? He said, Coach, there's nothing coming to me. So I'm okay. Well rested, Dennis, tonight. And the funny part is that whenever we hear the ball hit the post, they go in. But tonight, that's the uncommon side. I mean, I don't know what's happening. I can't hit the post 3 times, and that's one is the worst. And the ball doesn't go in. So I think the ghost tonight refused to all the balls out. We did everything we had to do. We showed we want to win. We showed in the first 15, 20 minutes that we are defending champions, you know? So, yeah, that's all. I mean, I don't know. There's not much on this game. It's just that we missed the chances, or some chances are not missed. It's one of those games where you can play well but don't win. Eh? So we accept the defeat and we move on. And I'm just having challenges with Madisha on his leg there, because last time, the next match we lost. When we played Vets, we lost. Pitso, he just made it, he lost. We lost him for the next match we played. The Champions League match, because Tyson went through him. So this time, Pule should have walked straight. You must see that tackle. He just left the ball, he went to Madisha. Should have walked. And I know Gomez is very bad. He's very good at those ones, but he missed the ball. Which, yeah, is one of those. So I don't know if Madisha will be available on Wednesday. You know, but above all, what can I say? We just controlled, we moved the ball. But yeah, we made a very big tactical mistake on the goal, big one, where my central midfielder went out to go press far, and the ball was put just where he just left. And Memela is smart. He came in as a 10 between the lines, but one of my centre backs should have followed him and made 2v2. But they both retreated, and he's clever. He knows how to pass the ball. And then he put number 2, and then that's it. You know, but that's about all. I don't know if there's much I would say on. You know, we knew that they have problems with set pieces, and we bombarded them with those free kicks and corner kicks. But I mean, how many times you could try, and then the luck was not our side. You know, but it's okay. I think the referee was good, except not taking Puli out. The other brother, it's normal. Some like to go in the swimming pool. Some stay on their feet, you know. But I don't encourage that. But I think Musa was also lucky. He was a reckless. And there's no need to go that hard because I thought Gomez would take him out. Under normal circumstances, he would have taken him out. But maybe he left Pule here, so he says, okay, let me keep peace here, you know, let me balance it. But he was uncalled for, was unnecessary. But it's okay, you know. Ronaldo does it again, so it's okay. It's not an issue there. That's okay. It's part of the game. 2 balls there, you don't kick away, forces another one. You know, it's just dragging the time. But I would never encourage Dennis to do that.
Coach Brian Murphy in SABC Sport, right at the back. Let's just talk about, first of all, Andy Lechali. I mean, he's getting better and better every game that he plays. You made a change, you took him out to Bodo Mabonde in the second half. And also Kulis, I mean, I had a chat with him probably about 2 or 3 months ago. So there's so much that he can give to the team. And with the absence of Temba's wanting to be coming to the floor and play, your reaction on those 2 players in particular, the changes that you made?
Yeah, we missed Temba's one. You should ask Tom what happened. That's why I'm not favoring him for the referee of the year. But Pitso is learning. He's good on the ball. He needs to be a little bit shrewd. He needs to score. He can be good on the ball, but he must put the ball in the net. You know, and I don't know who you ask about again. That's another one.
I asked about Angela.
Yeah, AJ. Yeah, I had to protect him tonight because I need him. He comes from difficult situations, been a tough week for him also. He just goes into the match. I should support him, I should help him. And he came here, the first time he's been here now, ever since he joined Sundowns. And you know, he gives he gives everything on the match. Yeah, you saw the foul. I just don't want to play 10 against 11. I protected him. I also protected the club. But funny enough, Sugar came in and he played so well. You know, so yeah, it's game management, player management. We need to support them. You know, it's just that I'm not happy because I know that Pirates always concede a goal in the last 30 minutes. All the games, I mean, you can measure them. I mean, you can just look at it. And I knew that I've got something in the back. But now my subs, I'm waiting to put somebody else. So I changed. One of my subs was spoiled at halftime by AJ, you know. So it's football. It's okay. We learn. They learn. It's not the end of the world. We move on.
Coach,
yesterday we had that chat about your transfer market, your transfer window business. I looked at your goal difference on 9, Chiefs is on 18 now. That 9 points also stick, so the race could become tight at some point. How urgently is that need for a goal poacher up front there?
Yeah, we want to win the league, but how do you win the league? You got difficult games like this, a difficult game like Vets. So it's Pep, so maybe I should give him a call. Just to motivate me and say, hey Pep, you're behind the clock, my friend. What do you do at this point in time? And the goal difference that you say, it's okay, it's part of life. What are you going to do with late? You've got 9 titles, you've got 1 to make 10. So you can miss the 4 leagues, and you're still leading. So it's okay. I mean, really, guys, are we really that hard up to say that, hey, we lost the league this year? Okay, it's bragging rights to make 10 because we want to put that star that no one has. You know? But I always tell the players, I said, you might not have it this year, but play for it. What about next year? You know, Liverpool hasn't won the league for how many years? But this year they are going for it. Eh? So, I mean, are we doing that bad, Clint? Yeah, Champions League, top of the group. That's a big one. Eh? This one you can always come and miss and get it. You know, I fought with it for Chiefs 2 years and I lost it one. They got tired. Kind vets, they chased. They ran once. They got tired. Paras came twice with Rulani here twice, 2 years in a row. They got tired. Chiefs is back. But what is the common denominator? Which team is the common denominator for the last 7 years? So, take a chill pill, man. Take a break. World Cup, Champions League, 46 in the world. I saw Borussia Dortmund behind us. I mean, really, guys, it's not a big deal on this. It's okay. And let Bagania come up when I play. I mean, it's been too long. Let them come up on the low. We need them. That's Owen said. He wants the Soweto teams to win the league. So I guess I should support Owen maybe. And God loves us all. Let Bagania come up, guys. Let's be honest. And they played well. They're a good team. You can see that the culture is back, the winning mentality is back, and it's okay. We have a big one against Supersport. It's going to be nearly like this, but life goes on. So maybe La Decima on pause this year, and maybe on pause for 4 years, and still we look, say, oh, okay, we're still okay. Maybe when somebody makes 9 and then you get 10. It'll be sweet, isn't it? Yeah, so it's okay. We're okay. Sundowns is good. Sundowns has done well to be really worried about this match. We're good team. You could see. We control the midfield. We do well.
Coach?
Yeah.
Okay. Velila from SABC. Just on the Buccaneers, what would you say has been the transformation around them? You mentioned that they always come toe to toe with you.
But not this time.
Yeah, this is their first clean sheet in 7 matches.
Everybody behind.
Yeah. So this is their first clean sheet in 7 matches, only their 4th clean sheet of the season.
Yeah.
And for a team that have been struggling, if you look at their recent results,
Yeah.
they have to do something different. What would you say they've done differently this time around?
I don't know. I can't talk on their behalf, but I can tell you what was different tonight. The goalpost did a good job. That was different. Nothing else. I don't know. I don't want to talk about Pirates. I talk about my team. Okay, and to be honest, really, it was never a threat. To be honest, it was never a threat. I mean, when did you see Dennis diving there, pulling saves? No issues. The problem was there first half. You saw how many closed off the line, even this side. But we got to give them a break. They did well. They deserve a win. Everybody deserves a breather. So it's okay.
Joseph from Sports Coach.
It is not.
Just on the Magaré issue, I saw you were making him on the sideline with the balls on the knees and all of
Cassie
that.
flavor.
What do you make of that, especially comparing with where we would like the South African players to be in terms of international football?
We scored 5 goals, we scored 6 goals. We scored, I remember the last time we was 16-1 or 16 something then. I mean, what a record of 16. And then we pushed the ball to score the goal then. So, Kasi flavor. My Manipuri's games. It's a way to them. They are good. We love them. And I guess everybody says it's the identity of the country. Ne? Good. So, brilliant. That was a dangerous move. I said, hey, we must defend now. When this thing comes, things like that move, we are in trouble. But you know what's good? Fabio came and apologized. He's a top coach. Top coach. He came and apologized. He said he was with you in Marisbeck. He says, I never told him that. But it's okay, guys. You won up against Sundown in Orlando Stadium. Give everything space. Ne? It's okay. But Mulifin Tseki was here. I don't think he's happy with that. Ne? You don't want that in the national team. Ne? We're struggling to win, to qualify, and we got a World Cup. So these things, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. You'll ask the German coach when he comes. Probably he will tell you that Schweinsteiger and all those guys, they do that maybe. Don't know. We'll see. If you're interested, I want the comment. Maybe you can ask. I'll wait for the comment. I'll read it. Are you going to ask it later? Are you brave enough?
I'll ask questions.
Yeah?
I'll ask.
I'm waiting for the answer.
Take the final 3 questions.
Yeah.
Starting at the back.
Thanks. Coach,
Yeah.
Temple from ENC. Coach, good luck for tonight, but in the bigger scheme of things with regards to the league, I know yesterday you said May is still too far, but 9-point difference. What does it mean? I know you still have to play Chiefs again, Pirates again, Super Sport.
But why should I worry about 9 points difference when people don't worry about 9 league titles? Why should I worry about 9 points when people don't worry about going to the World Cup, Club World Cup? People don't worry about winning the Champions League, and I worry about 9 points. I mean, that's why I said maybe I should call Pep because I've got Pep's number. You know I don't go. I can ask Pep to say, hey Pep, you are in trouble, my friend. 15 points. What are you gonna do? I mean, it's football. We move on. I mean, it's such a big deal, guys. 9 points difference, so what? You know how many points difference was Sundowns to Kaizer Chiefs last year when we won the league? Did you ask that question?
17.
Did you ask Medendorf because he was on the bench? Did you ask him 20 points, 30 points difference? Are you worried about that? Those goal differences, are you worried about that? So you spared him, you didn't ask him, but you're asking me. But it's okay, it's a proper question, it's a good question for journalists, and you must ask that question. But yeah, I have my coffee. Life goes on, move on, and we've done well at Mamelodi Sundowns. It's not easy to find a coalition there. I saw the whole Soweto too. Black and white and gold and black together. Then I know that the Mamelodi Sundowns become a problem in this country. Okay, we played against the country tonight. It's okay. It sends a statement late. Then you can go and look at the World Club rankings. Then you can go look at the coaches' World rankings. I'm at peace.
Coach Tolaganga from Eyewitness News.
Yeah.
You speak about the consistency that you guys have had over the last few years, the 9 titles that the rest of the league has to catch up with. What is the key to being able to be in that running year after year? And also what is required from the players to be able to handle the kind of schedule that Sundowns have had over the years?
Yeah, it's winning culture, winning mentality, and I've got the best technical team in the world. And local boys, top boys. From SKB, from Rustenburg, one of the places there, I don't know, one village there. And I've got Manoba from Mzimkulu, and I've got Wendell from somewhere in Devon there. I've got Musi from somewhere. I mean, they're the best in the continent. What a top technical team. I mean, KB, can you believe that he gets the team so fresh every day? This is the world roster team we played, remember? We were playing on Saturday, remember? But did you see who finished stronger? So that's the difference, that's the mentality. You play football at Sundowns, you eat well, you rest, top regeneration, cryotherapy, the best of the best. And local boys, they are top, they are the best. And I want to know, if they are not the best, which ones are the best? I'm waiting for that challenge. Which ones are the best? Local boys. You know, I've got an Indian analyst, I've got a white analyst, I've got a local black analyst, I've got a colored guy on the bench, Wendell. I've got a Zulu Mangova, me, Tswana. You can go on and go on. What a rainbow nation. What a way to show what we have and who we are in this country. Am I right? It's a privilege. Maybe you can write an article about it and give them a chance. They can do that in the World Cup and do that consistently, not once. Top experts. And those guys, all of them have got degrees. I'm the only one who's uneducated. I don't have a degree. They're all educated. Okay, they might be coming from the villages. They went to school. They've done sports science. They are top. They're still studying even now. Even my monsieur, can you believe that? He's doing a course with ASA on cryotherapy and regeneration. It's unbelievable. You know, all I do is I manage the program, I learn, but I also read, so that the doctor must never tell me that when he says it's grade 1, I know. What is that? It's 2 weeks. Late. So I don't have to ever wait for anybody from Europe to tell me that. I mean, this thing is Grenadier doctor. They're not, I said doctors are top doctors. So I have that and I believe that, and by the way, local is like that. Thank you.
Final question.
Coach.
Yeah.
Maybe judging by the answers that you've given tonight and previously, would it be judging by the answers you've given tonight and previously on post-match press conferences regarding May and chasing?
Regarding?
May and chasing, would it be upset for me to ask you if you've given up on the league?
No, you can't be upset and giving up. Did you see this team giving up tonight? The team that's giving up tonight? No, we go for it. No, we're going to chase and chase. And by the way, even if you don't win, you've got a second spot that you need to keep the Champions League. Remember, our vision is totally bigger and different from any other club. So we have to make sure to close the slot of Champions League, because that's what we are, and that's how we improve the brand, and that's why we improve the team. And that's why you have those people there. You can see that they put a show, whether we lose or we don't lose. And it's good because now it's rubbing off to other clubs. I see clubs now have got drums, big drums. You know, I see now the teams remain also after the game, they celebrate, beautiful. Before, people were just swearing, you know. So that culture is coming in, it's rubbing off to all these other clubs, which is quality. And you've got to give praise to the Yellow Nation. You know, they bring everything all the time. They bring things, clapping hands, they brought the drum. Now they're staying after the match. I see people are staying after the match. Our players know we can lose and people sing for us. That's important, and it's happening in Europe also, remember? So we don't give up. We have more years to go. If I'm here, more years to go, and the sky is the limit, remember? So we are okay. As I said, we can take a chill pill, guys. It's not a trace match. It's a loss. And by the way, it's the first time we lose to Pirates here. So these things do happen. That's it.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. We'll take a short break and